Hey, what's up, guys? It's episode 33 of the DCUO Project podcast. I'm your host, Count Chocula, joined again tonight by Vagrant, Crappy Heels, and Kaiser, the usual crew. So, what's up, guys?
It's not really joined by, since you can't get rid of me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's episode 33 of the DCUO Project podcast.
There's already an echo.
There's an echo going on. I will fix it immediately. I know exactly what it is.
Me too. You don't have your stream muted.
There we go.
Jesus.
Good job, Count.
Calculus on a roll tonight.
Messing
Mute
up
that
already.
stream.
Man, I'm all jacked up here. I got my old chat room is all. There we go.
Well, look at it this way.
It's not like anyone's in the chat anyways.
Yeah, that's true. They all forgot about us.
This way. At least you don't have any bosses stuck on a wall.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Well, I have a video. I have a video like that too. So but let's see. Man, I thought I was ready here, and I'm not. I'm not near ready. All right, like I said, it's episode 33, guys. Happy holidays to everybody. We don't have anybody in our live stream, so looks like we're talking to iTunes right now.
Wow.
So what's up, guys? What have you been up to this week?
Getting back from fucking Pennsylvania. From visiting Crappy.
Oh my God, Pennsylvania's terrible, isn't it? Most terrible place ever.
I don't know about that.
You've never visited Indiana.
It's so dreary and shitty. Ugh.
Well,
it's warm. It's been warm today and yesterday though. It's like fucking 60-some.
Yeah,
what the
that
hell's
was
up with that?
Carolina.
A week earlier it was all snow, and now it's 60s again.
It's 80 in
60s.
South Carolina, guys.
Ah, you bastard.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Oh my God. Because my furnace is going to be underwater soon. If it didn't stop raining, like within the last 12 hours, my furnace would be underwater. My sump pump is like putting in work. We've had so much rain the last 2 days. Dude, my backyard is like, if it freezes tomorrow, it'll be a skating rink. I mean, it's huge. My backyard is like, right now it's a lake. It's great. My shed is like half underwater and shit. It's crazy.
That's
Okay,
awesome, but no one
You can
no one
invite
cares.
all the little neighborhood boys over if it turns into an ice skating rink.
Man, wait, this isn't the daddy's house, man. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Oh, shit. You're going to get hate for that. You know that, right?
I don't give a shit. I really don't. Anyway, so the big news this week was Update 33 is on the test server. So
Already.
Vagrant, yeah, I know they
I feel like they cut half of Game Update 32 and went like, we'll just put it in Game Update 33.
yeah, they
There was
kind of
probably just too much to fix.
yeah.
You know.
Well, it does seem like 33 could have just been put on 32 because basically it's PvP gear and armories. But
Well, they were also running out of time. I mean, they had to drop the seasonal.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They were running out
Seasonal,
of time.
Fuck, the nature source for
And you do know that Update 33 is not going to be out at least till early. They'll probably put it out right when they're turning off the seasonal.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
first or
gonna.
second
They're not
week
gonna
of
put it
January.
up while the seasonal's in effect. I don't think so. That would.
No, they need a game update to turn it off. Usually, I think.
They've got some kinks to work out as well. Just now got the armories working on my end. It wouldn't let me put more than one armory imprint in at the time. I was getting invalid imprint. And I was,
Yeah, I've heard about all those glitches.
yeah, but now you can go to the test server vendor, and you can get the PVE. You go to the PVE vendor and you can get unlimited armories. Of course, you can only put 4 in your base. So I actually have a little video up here for the live stream of me like decorating my test server base with armories by the sparring target and everything. So I'm not gonna. I'll show it here in a little bit, but.
Speaking of sparring targets, what we need is fucking more of them. 4 of them in the whole Hall of Doom does not cut it. Especially when you revamp powers and
Just use
everybody's
your
trying
base.
them. But the sparring targets in your base are retarded. Your ticks don't stay on them.
Well, they also die quicker, so you can't really
Yeah, they
gauge.
Yeah,
die
that's true.
instantly. They reset. They don't give you power. Sometimes they fucking move around, and if they're not in the right spot, then they're even more retarded, and they'll never give you power back.
Can
Yeah,
you get
4
you
sparring
can't get
targets.
multiple sparring targets, can you?
No.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
wish you could. That'd be cool.
Why can't we get some sparring targets in the tech wing? The tech wing is totally empty down there. If they took out that stupid spaceship, they could put a couple sparring targets down there.
Yeah, or
You know,
or
how
they
about
need
in the
like
old broker? You could put some sparring targets in the old broker. Maybe you could put some in the pit. You could do something. We should have like a set of sparring targets.
I doubt where the old broker was. So
Yeah,
something
me
tells
too,
me
but
they cleaned that out for league halls or something major. There's something they cleaned out the center for a reason. We just don't know it yet.
Well, maybe that's gonna be for the ranks teleporter.
Could be
Could
for a
be.
number of things.
we need more sparring targets. It's pathetic that we have 2 of them. The heroes have a fucking how many do the heroes have? I know they have a goddamn room full of them.
well,
They
they
have
more
that
than-
big
4.
room, but
they
that's
have a
it.
lot more people.
Shit, well,
Hey.
even though there's not that many
Quality
villains,
over quantity. They can have as many as they want.
when you have 4 sparring targets and all the villains attacking them, you don't know what's going on. The pads or the sparring targets, I think if you're standing on that pad or you're hitting the sparring target, you should have unlimited power or something.
Well, what they
And
need is an
trying to
instance.
test shit at a sparring target is ridiculous. You hit the sparring target and you stun it, and it'll never give you power back.
And then you got people like me that'll run up and case it and run away with it.
Hmm
Or you have
I
people
just
that
want
just
more
run up
sparring
and
targets. Why can't we get a group of them too so we could test AoE moves?
Well,
That
yeah,
would be
what I was suggesting is they ought to have like a queue, like a little thing like the vault where you queue up and you're in like a little training room where you have it all to
A room
yourself.
full of sparring
Yeah, and
targets.
there's multiple other games have that. There's some other
No,
MMOs
what they need to do is every once in a while, like put the scripts in and turn on an AI in the sparring target and just have it go berserk and start killing people in the base. Just let the sparring target come to life and just start killing people trying to trade.
I would just
They
be happy with 2 more in the tech wing.
No,
It's great.
give 'em
You could put
AI,
4 of
stop
them in the
it.
tech
they
wing.
also need to have a targeting dummy that you can set defense and toughness for.
No, crappy, I've got it.
Right,
With
so you
the
get a
coming of
better.
armories, with the coming of armories, if you can switch loadouts, they should let the sparring target switch to his armory and turn into Ninja Batman.
Ninja Batman's weak anymore.
Yeah,
He
now
still
Ninja
hits you for
Batman's
7
nothing.
grand though in one hit. He just comes over and wipes you right out.
Yeah, they did.
He doesn't have much health
They
anymore
did
though.
nerf Nexus pretty well. I don't see much of a difference in Wave, to be honest with you, Crappy.
The bosses die quicker in Wave, but I really don't see too much of a other difference in it.
Yeah.
Well, it's that the bosses die quicker. The blue balls are doing like maybe
Less.
2,000 to 2,500. They used to do 35 to 4,000.
Yeah,
And
there's
the-
no doubt it's been toned down, but the bosses, I mean, they'll still, if they come and charge you, you're still dead.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
their
There's
mechanic.
no,
You
they
can't
didn't tone
nerf their
down
actual
any of that kind of damage. You know.
I'm glad they didn't tone that down. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
that
easy.
would
All
be
you gotta do is
too-
move out of the way.
Yeah, the people are lazy enough not trying to get out of the way. There's people that sit there and just block. They don't even try to get
God,
out
I
of
know.
the
I
way.
was doing this wave run the other night, and I look over, and the tyrant just rolled over the whole group. I was standing there. I was like, "Hey guys, I think you might have been in there.
Well, yeah,
You
but
were a victim of getting rolled on. You scrubs, Jesus."
yeah, at that moment I'm getting pushed out of bounds. Crappy. Oh, stand right there. You'll be fine. They won't touch you. You know, you'll be able to heal the
you weren't standing right there, though.
squishy tank. All of a sudden, I'm getting pushed to the freaking wall, stunned. Everything else.
Yeah, little word of advice:
Guys.
never follow Crappy's ideas.
My
Oh,
God,
no,
I'm not the one dying. You know,
Crappy's
I
big.
was the last
Crappy's
man
big.
standing.
His big advice was sit there and block. I'm a healer. Okay.
Hey, well, I forgot you're not a good healing power. Weak ass healing power.
Oh,
Yeah, I knew that would come. Just
No,
because
that's a
he
good-
he has to
Look,
be
look.
carried by the OP power of the month.
okay.
You know, he's gonna put
Okay.
me down.
Children.
OP. That's nerf
Speaking of
sorcery.
healing powers, what does everyone think about the changes?
I don't
Nature
know, I
needs
don't-
nerfed.
I'll play it.
What are you talking about?
Nature needs a nerf.
Nature
needs
does
nerfed.
not need a nerf. Nature is underpowered.
Oh please! I'm working on a video right now. Nature needs nerfed.
Nature's all right. They did make nature a little better, but nature was always good.
Yeah, nature was good anyway. It didn't need to be any better.
Now it's
It's
just the thing with Harvest is what made it a little bit better, and it did need it.
no Harvest and Voracious Plants.
He's
made
playing
all-
it down, Kaiser. He's playing it down
Oh,
No,
so
no,
much.
nature really needed Harvest to refresh your poisons because that's what put you down in DPS of you casting those 2-second cast times of Briar and Harvest over. Briar, Vine Lash, and Harvest all fucking. That's 6 seconds right there to spread your poisons. Actually, maybe even a little longer. Well, no, I guess they're 1.5 seconds. But then Harvest, it doesn't spread until the plant actually closes, so it's like another second added on to it. It's just it took so much time to get your poisons out and spread them. And then you had to do it over and over and over. Instead of being able to do burst damage, you would just waste all your time putting your poisons back out every 12 seconds. Such a pain in the ass.
Yep. What now? It's just what you just recast Harvest and
Yeah,
everything's
you just recast
refreshed.
Harvest.
Everything's refreshed that way, right? Or do you have to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once you get
everything's
all the
spread.
poisons on, it's just Harvest and Voracious Plants.
It's nice too, cause say you're in wave and the boss pulls or the ads come up and the tank pulls the ads over. You just hit the boss with a Harvest, bam! Everybody got poisons on them already. No need to do anything crazy. I mean, it was kind of always like that, but now it's super easy.
Did they adjust Hive Mind to be a percentage?
Nope.
No, but they did Carnage.
What the fuck's? That's stupid.
You know, what was the point of... I don't really care about Celestia, whatever. They get pooped on by Sorcery, because Sorcery is OP. But, like, you're gonna...
What? No, wait. Go back and say that again. I want to hear that.
Say that with a straight face.
Yes, I want to hear that
Thank
again.
God my camera's not on. I can say that with a straight face.
Sorcery is OP.
Sorcery, pooping,
You're just...
OP.
Please.
But, like, they nerfed Celestia with that little bitty nerf that they did, and then they gave it this huge fucking precision buff with Anoint. Like, what the fuck was the point of nerfing it?
I was going to say,
Like-
if you're talking about the healing side, they didn't nerf the healing side.
Now, they made it better.
Yeah, I'm surprised they buffed everything like that except Hive Mind.
You know, like, I don't have much precision. I have, like, 1235, and when I hit Carnage, I have 1790. That's a lot of precision.
Yeah.
So, like, and I don't do precision damage, only, like, the tap with my rifle in between. So, like, if you're Celestial, you probably have 16, close to 1700 precision. So what's the percentage? 45% are they buffing it by?
Too much.
No, but Crappy,
I
think
think
about
that's
it like
what it
this.
is. 35,
Think about it like
45.
this.
Sounds like about 35%.
So, like,
Think
if
of
I
it like this,
probably
Crappy.
got, like, almost 2 grand precision.
No. PvP, wolf form, precision build. Just
You know what?
think
The
about
wolf
it for a
stinks
second.
now, though, for PvP.
Are you
Does
talking
it?
about? Are you talking about what I used to do when I was nature? I made that video a while back saying that wolf form's fucking OP. Still
Wolf
fucking
form
OP.
used to be awesome. That was the range.
It's still pretty
the range
good.
move hits pretty hard on like the second and third hold, maybe the second hold, but like it's nothing like it was way better with a melee range.
Well, you got to remember now it's easy to apply dots and shit like that, and you can just run in and fuck people up.
Oh yeah, I got a little special technique.
And didn't they expand on its movement mode? Like if you have the additional movement mode purchase for like
Yeah,
flight,
now you can.
the wolf.
You can.
Yeah,
now you
now
can
you
go
have super
speed.
speed.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's still
Whatever you wanna
buffed.
call it. Same thing with the bug. I just always liked the range or the fucking melee range, but now it opened up a new world. Now I could cast all my dots and use phase dodge and wolf form to cast my dots and be super quick, and then switch back to human form and have all my burst damage and buffs on my human form loadout. And since
'cause
I
now
never have
it's-
to worry
now it's
about
so
recasting
quick.
my dots, I could just stay in human form and have carnage and all that burst damage and do some real good damage and have 3 dots up.
Hey, Crappy, I got a question for you.
Hmm.
What kind of things are you going to do with the armories with Nature DPS? I mean, what kind of different kind of builds? Are you going to have like a specialized type different build?
No, I don't even have to do that. What I have is regular. I just go on my loadout and change a couple powers on my loadout and I'm done. I don't need to go into my armory and do it.
It looks, from my experience so far, it looks like nature can get away with 2 armories, just like one for healing, one for DPS, and
Right.
you're good.
Yeah, I don't need
And
to
one
change
for
my stuff
PvP,
around.
you know.
I'm not a person
Yeah.
that likes to be doing that anyway. I just like to have a loadout for everything. You know, I don't like to be switching powers in the middle of the raids and everything. That's not for me.
Yeah,
It's
other
annoying.
powers
I like to
benefit
have
more.
fun. You know, if I don't have the best loadout out of a situation and someone's gonna beat me, oh well.
Well, the
Whatever.
fire, I think of the guys with, I don't know, fire. Does Quantum have a 35%er?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, those guys are going to be using different builds. They're going to be using the armories during the battle.
Well, for fire, I think you can't get everything for a good build. Like, I remember Krabby's League mate Rock talking, like, I don't think you can get everything you need and mass stat and snuff out all with
Yeah,
50
you can't get
like,
both of them and everything you need.
Yeah, you can't have fire burst and snuff out, I don't believe, or something
yeah, but
like
with
that.
the armories, you can have the 2 different loadouts, which you can maximize it. So stuff like fire is going to benefit more.
Yeah, because you get to the boss, you're going to switch to the 35%er loadout.
Well, no, you're going to switch when the boss hits that. You can switch during battles.
Yeah,
so-
that's what I
the
meant.
free bar.
Yeah,
What they got.
I think that's dumb. I don't like that they're doing that actually.
I like it. It adds another little wrinkle to the game. I like that.
Some
It's not
powers
really
like
a
mental
wrinkle.
will probably have.
It's more like, hey, if you
Uh-oh.
want to be really good, you should spend $10 on an armory, or however
They
much
haven't
it's
announced
gonna
the price
cost.
yet.
They haven't announced the price. Have
I'm
they?
just saying, however much it's gonna be, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna maximize my DPS this way," and then people who don't are gonna get kicked from raids for doing that.
Oh no.
You know, it doesn't matter because I switched to sorcery and I'm OP. Nobody could stop me. Unstoppable.
He's been talking about this all day since I pissed him off on Facebook the other day. I messaged him talking about his OP nature, and he's like, "Oh
Nature's
no,
not
I'm
OP,
telling
nature's
everyone that
weak,
sorcery is
sorcery is
OP."
weak. Sorcery is
I
beast.
wish sorcery was OP.
It is.
Well, like someone in the chat said, Tormentus said in the chat, hashtag nerf sorcery. Come on. Tormentus said in the chat earlier, he's noticed a lot more sorcery DPSs.
Yeah, because people are trying it now, but it's still a little behind.
Yeah.
So same way I tried gadgets and I'm slightly disappointed.
Yeah, tell us about that. Tell us about your little experience, because we ran Nexus a couple times. We
Okay,
ran Wave.
they tried to fix gadget shortcomings of not having a shield by buffing the battle drone. Yes, it has the bigger tick at the end, but the problem with it is the smaller ticks until you get to the end feel like they're coming in slower than they used to. So you're getting less consistent power than the old battle drone. Also, yeah, you do get that 800 to 1200, sometimes even higher tick when the thing dies. But let's say you bring it out and it dies in 5 seconds. The thing still has a 30-second cooldown, which would have been how long it lasted. So you can't recast it for another 25 seconds. So if the team really gets hurt on power, you're shit out of luck. Like, it's just not consistent enough on giving power back to keep up.
Are you regretting switching back?
I'm glad there's a sale and I'm still sitting on another power token. I'll go to
I
mental.
feel like that Nexus run we did the other
I'll go
night.
to mental.
You guys were gadgets, and I feel like we didn't have any power, and I wasn't even using phase dodge. I was
Well,
giving you
I
guys
mean,
an early Christmas present.
The battle drone was a good attempt to bring it up, but it's just not enough. Here's the fix.
Berserk was using all the power.
Yeah, Berserk is a drain on power with his.
I was
yeah.
looking at his power bar the whole time. I was like, man, I'm over here clipping wit.
He's a
I used
spammer.
all my consumables. I used every single karmic hex I had. I had 100 and some of them. I had to break into my emergency stash, days and devices.
Okay,
Just trying to be nice to the trolls. And Berserk
Here's
is
my
over
final
there.
fix for gadgets. Here's my final fix
Murdering
for
the power.
gadgets. First off, the other trolls can do it anyway. Take the majority of the cast time off a word of power. Why does that thing take 3 to 4 seconds to cast?
Clip it.
Make it 1 second.
Clip it.
2, even if you clip it, it still takes a few seconds before the thunderbolt comes down and the power starts going out. It's still got a delay. Second, energy shield, the move nobody uses. That's the 35 and under. If you fall there, you get a shield. Make it hit the gadget player and 3 other people. Give them a group shield normal move. Those 2 changes in gadgets will be up there again. That's all they got to do. Buff energy shield and take some cast time off word of power.
I mean, I was getting plenty of power during those runs. I mean, you were throwing POT, right? Or was Cerebro Enforcer throwing it?
Oh, I was.
Yeah, you
but
were.
The problem with the power over time is you got Crappy and Berserk doing phase dodge every 2 seconds.
I wasn't
phase
using
dodge
phase
this,
dodge.
phase dodge that.
I only used phase dodge at the very beginning, just to put my poisons out and spread them. And then after that,
I call
put the
shenanigans.
video up. And then after that, I was using my consumables to be nice to you guys.
Why are you guys using so much power? I mean, as long as you're out DPS in the
I
troller,
really
you're
wasn't.
doing
I
your
was
job.
barely
I
using
mean,
any power. If you look at my video, I really wasn't using any power. I was only using 2.
that was part of your Merry Christmas video. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
I'm
That was
going
my
back to
Christmas
No
mental.
power.
Now you guys owe me some Catalyst 5s.
Don't worry, I'm going back to mental.
Are you really?
Yeah, I told you I got the token.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was only $5 this week.
Maybe you
That's
could be a
okay.
good DPS too if you go back.
Hey, when does that sale end?
Tomorrow.
It's through the 23rd, I thought.
It's through the 23rd. Okay. All right. I was
Oh my
thinking
God,
it
I
ended.
didn't buy anything yet. I have to go
Which
get
means
some shit
Tuesday
tomorrow.
morning at reset, probably it'll be turned off. I'm
Okay,
thinking.
I was thinking it ended today. I was thinking today was like the last day of it, but that's
I don't
cool.
think so.
Okay.
But then again, I could be off.
No,
Because-
that's why I was asking you because I don't know. I was just it said through the weekend, so I didn't know exactly what that meant. So
Well, it's still on if you want to know.
yeah, it's still on. That's why I want to know. I hadn't been on today. I didn't check. So
Yeah, I bought max inventory slots.
Berserk stepped this game up in DPS. I was surprised.
Is
I
it
think
sorcery?
your buddy Macabre is in the chat, Crappy. Isn't he your lead guy? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know what? For all the power Berserk was using, he didn't put up enough damage.
Well,
I mean,
there's
he was
one
doing a
reason
good
for
job.
that. There's one
But he
reason
was
for
really
that.
using a lot of power. That fucking quantum is crazy like that, I guess.
It's quantum. Quantum takes too much. Quantum takes more power than the other powers, and it doesn't have dots. It's a good DPS, but other stuff just outclasses it. I think.
I was never quantum yet. I think I'm gonna switch to it. Do some trials with it, do a little loadout video on it. I'm eventually gonna do all the powers. Give back to the community so everybody could have a decent loadout for every power.
Tormentor in chat wants to know why they didn't make the DLCs half off. I don't think they've ever done that, have they?
They've
They have.
done specials. I thought.
They just make you be legendary for that.
Don't they put that in a bundle or something where you get 3 for a certain price or something like that, which is kind of a discount, like 3 for $24.99 or something. I don't know. I've never bought a DLC. I don't know. Speaking of sales, what was that little problem they had? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I heard about that.
We don't want to talk about that, or
I heard about it.
What was the problem?
Apparently on PS3/PS4, I don't know if it goes for PC.
This is a rumor.
Meps had posted something where like people asked, "Is the loyalty vendor half off?" And Meps was like, "The loyalty vendor is not part of the sale," but apparently, stuff in there was half off,
And that's the rumor.
at least for a time.
Yeah, because
That's
we
what-
don't know
that's
that
what
for
they-
100%.
No, it was half off.
Was it?
We don't know 100% on that, right, Kaiser?
100%. I know some people who did it.
It doesn't. But even that's still like that's their
See,
mistake.
Vagrant's been
No,
out of town
Kaiser
on
did
his
it
mini
too, so.
vacations he takes every year, so I'm not sure he heard about that. He might have missed out.
Well, I don't think PC
No, I
doesn't
just
have a
bought-
loyalty vendor.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we just have the marketplace.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have a loyalty vendor, yeah.
No.
Well, it was probably just an oversight. I mean, like I said, you figure they switched over to marketplace cash before they could go through all the number values like this is $10, this is 1,000 loyalty. Now it's 1,000 loyalty, 1,000 marketplace cash. Whoever did it probably just went down all the 1,000s and everything else and just cut them in half and lumped them in accidentally.
Right.
If it happened, it was probably just some kind of since the values are the same now, since they started using the marketplace cash system. That's probably what happened if it went down.
So we should talk about what else is coming in Game Update 33 real quick, because there's some good stuff.
Yeah,
than
there.
the PvP stuff.
I love it. I've been
Don't
on the
worry
test
about
server a
PvP.
lot.
I think the gear looks gay.
Well, wait,
No,
before you make other videos, remember, Count, you're still banned from PvP. You're not allowed in arenas, remember? So
But,
you can't make videos about that.
Well, no, I got written permission from Nimbus to get on the test server PvP.
Oh,
though.
did you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
asked.
that's nice of
I
you.
sent it to his people, and his people got back with my people. And yeah, I actually got written permission. He's gonna let me do the test server, but the live server's out of the question. I'm not allowed anywhere near a moon base or Australia or anything. You know.
Oh yeah, one-handed
go-
nerf.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Thank God. Everybody leaning on that shit trying to make themselves a good DPS. How hard is it to hold triangle, do a power? Hold
Focus
triangle,
blast. Yeah,
do
they
a
did
power.
nerf
That's all
it.
you had to do to be good.
I tested it. There is a nerf.
You know what? They nerfed it too much, man. Hitting for 2
everybody's
and
saying
300. That's pathetic. It should hit,
It's
I
a-
think, all.
But the thing is that it's a melee weapon. You're not supposed to even really do that
But
unless
look-
you're gonna
look
block
at-
break.
look at this though. We all know what's going to happen. They nerfed that, and everyone's going to go back to rifle like they always have. Tap triangle, do a move. Tap triangle, do a move. Tap triangle, do a
Jump,
move.
cancel,
Just
do
gonna
a
go-
move. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to go
Hey.
back to rifle and the grenade shot.
That's what I use. Or you.
Yeah, we
dodging
all
my
know what's going to happen.
tactics. You don't like my
Rifle is
tactics?
pretty-
Yeah, but it's going to affect PvP more than PvE, I think. Because
Probably.
the majority of players like that do 1v1s, layer battles and such, they use one-handed. I mean, it's obvious. You know, it's like 80% of the players use one-handed in 1v1s, it seems like.
Yep.
I
'Cause
think
it's easy
the-
to block break with. It's
all
easy
hold
to block
moves
break.
They,
should
they
be
need
like
to slow the
1,000
animation
hit.
down then. They need to make the Focus Blast animation take longer. That would have nerfed it a little bit.
Oh, it already takes long enough.
Not as long as dual wield. But
Yeah,
they buffed
dual
dual wield.
sucks.
They
You
did
know what
buff.
though? You don't have a good DPS rotation if you have time to be holding your fucking weapons like that. Your rotation sucks.
Then why is everyone using one-handed?
Because it hits for $4,000 over and over, and then they don't have to do any powers off their loadout. They can
Yeah,
just fucking
that's gonna change.
do one-handed.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you also see that they're making the corrupted and exalted boxes give you a piece of
Give
armor
you
every
stuff.
time?
Yeah, now I can
Automatically,
get
because
the
I'm.
stuff.
Let me tell you from experience when I was
They
doing
need to
Oh,
do
it
that
doesn't
with the
affect
first
you
game
anyway,
round.
Kaiser. You luck box. You
Hey,
freaking
hey,
get one
I'm saying-
every single
I'm telling
time
you
you
from
run a
experience.
goddamn duo. I don't even want to
No.
hear it from you.
No, I'm telling you
Oh.
from experience. When I did Raven 10 times in a row and I got the armor within 10 tries,
Yeah,
it does
shut
feel
the-
good when those chits drop one after another. I've experienced it. It is a good thing.
How
Shut
the
the
hell did that
hell up,
even
Kaiser.
happen? I
You
have
know,
3 pieces
You
in
bad,
there.
bro?
you
jelly?
know it didn't affect you
jelly?
in the least. Kaiser, the
You
last
bad, bro?
9 duos I've ran for the Sons of Trigon, I haven't gotten any of the corrupted gear, not one piece. I still need 3 pieces. I've been sitting on needing 3 pieces for the last month and a half.
Let's not forget the time me, you, and Crappy were looking for Primeval Demons. I picked the mission up. I had 3 out of 4.
I know.
I had one
They
out
give all
of
the noobs. The
I had
easy,
1 out of 12.
Easy shit.
Yeah.
Like Kaiser gets lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky you don't run with Kaiser Vagrant because he's the
No.
biggest luck box
You were
you've
having
ever
it last
seen.
night playing other games. Ninja calls it the Devil's Luck. It's like my little superpower.
Oh, speaking of luck boxes,
Fuck.
hey, Kaiser.
What?
Speaking of luck boxes, guess who posted a Twitter pic yesterday who got his 2nd Helm of Omnipotence? Puppeteer.
People still do Prime.
Yeah, well, for Marks of Triumph, I guess.
I'll just say this about Puppeteer. He can have his Helm of Omnipotence. Me and Ninja carry that whole clan on Warframe. Our backs hurt.
Okay.
God, I remember when Puppeteer was trolling with us the other night. He didn't have half the gear you had, and he was carrying you.
Yeah, I was about ready to say.
Wait, what?
Jeez.
Oh,
Well,
Kaiser's
trolling
hard of
with us.
hearing all of a sudden.
He was
Yeah.
carrying you with half the gear.
No. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
God,
Oh,
don't know.
man.
terrible. This guy has no
Although I am going
supercharges.
back to mental. I do not like this. That change was not enough.
So what else?
This guy-
Hey, Vagrant, have you been on the test server?
Not yet, because remember I just got back.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
got
I
back.
do have one question.
Chevy Chase. Go ahead.
Did that Earth buff make any difference, or is it still pretty much crap.
Earth has been doing really good,
Has it?
but it's been doing really good with one-handed. So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to tell.
There's always a catch.
I was just wondering, since they got that precision fixed too, all their stuff is precision, like the jackhammer.
Doesn't it stack with Carnage and Anoint?
I don't think they stack. I think they cancel.
If they stack, holy shit.
I'm gonna try that tonight, actually, because
Well, I know it
God.
stacks
If
with
they
like the
stack.
trinket, the other stuff. Like they can do a flex soda trinket, reinforce.
Oh, if that stacks, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they really need to like nerf that.
I'll let
Yeah.
you know later. I'm gonna make a
Earth
video about
needs
it. If
help.
it does stack.
They don't need to nerf anything. Earth needs help.
Rock had to switch to Celestial.
He did?
Couldn't be fire
did he-
anymore
Why couldn't he be fire?
because I beat him by almost 900k in wave.
Oh no.
They're real competitive. They're real competitive DPS, Baker.
Because
Did he log
sorcery is
off for a while and
overpowered.
not speak to you after that?
Sorcery is OP.
So he switched to Celestial DPS?
Yeah, that's good because I want to. Then I could jump on his character and I could do a loadout video.
Yeah, nice.
Because I don't have the gear. I was gonna do it, but I don't have any precision gear modded, and I'm still missing like 2 pieces of it.
Good deal.
That'd be nice. Maybe I'll just make him record it with the PS share shit. You know, because I don't know the combos. I'll just stand there the whole entire day on his character to get it down.
Yeah, I've been practicing a little bit, but not as much as I need to.
It seems pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not that.
People
It's not
use,
that
like,
big
2
a deal.
powers, 3 powers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
It
goof
doesn't
it up
seem
every
too
once
hard
in a
to
while
me.
because I'm just not used to doing it. But
Once you get the hang of the timing on the combos, it seems like it'll be easy.
yeah, the Retribution to Wither combo, you got to wait until your hands start glowing before you go into the combo. So he does a little hand blaster animation.
All the Celestial people are like, "Oh my god, I'm so fucking awesome!" I'm like, "Bitch, you just stand there and use 2 powers. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
kind of like
awesome."
nature. Anyway,
Nature takes some work though. If you
Oh,
don't have phase dodge in your
please.
loadout though, you're not competing with nobody.
I've seen you put your controller down and hit the freaking
Oh, the
That's only when
crutches
I'm
that
pack
feeling
your
people
bowl
use.
and everything. Come
The-
on,
The
man.
crutches that people use.
When I'm healing, oh my god, you cannot be competitive with anybody who's good with nature if you don't use phase dodge. It's too slow. You'd never.
I'm waiting for the day that when phase dodge catches its nerf, because it's going to happen eventually.
I don't think so because it uses a lot of power. It's sort of balanced.
Why
But
do you
it-
think I want it gone?
Anybody can
Spammer.
use it if they fucking switch to super speed, you know. Some people on the forums were saying, "Oh, phase dodge should be in all powers." No, because super speed is like a fast movement. You know, your super speed, you move fast. Phase dodge, you move fast. Flight is gay. You move really slow. You're a faggot. You know,
Oh,
flight
no.
is for those people who PvP and just want to fly above everybody and do ranged attacks at them.
You mad?
No, but I'm just saying that's what people that flight do. I was somehow I got sucked into doing a diamond heist like last week. I was just in a group with my buddies. They're like, "Let's do a diamond heist." I was like,
Why?
"That sounds pretty gay." But we go out there and do it, and he's like, "Oh, here's this guy here. He's celestial. He just flies up really high and tries to get you."
I can't wait until they fucking revamp that shit. Because Jen said that they wanna revamp Diamond Heist and Ring War.
To make it, yeah, to
and
make it
open
relevant again.
and all the open world stuff he wants to revamp.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was fun terrorizing the guy who was flying above everybody and trying to snipe them. But like I hit him with Briar and he falls right out of the sky. I was like, "Stop that, dummy!" I was like, "You're not gonna kill anybody." But if somebody gets a hold of you that's celestial and they're doing that and you don't notice them and they're sniping you out, they kill you quick.
yeah, you can't mess around. They'll
Oh man,
pick
like,
you off bad. Yeah.
I didn't know where he was the one time and he started hitting me. And my life was just dropping like a sack
Yep.
of shit. I had to pop a soda and turn around. Granted, I wasn't wearing PvP gear, but he just fucking ate right through me literally in a split second.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my DPS gear instead of healer when the new season comes for PvP.
Me too, man. I hate healing in PvP.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to DPS.
I just want to kill people,
So
get my marks, and get
What
the
do
hell.
we think about the style? Has everyone seen the style for the new PvP gear? I know
look
Crappy
like-
doesn't
yeah,
like
They
it.
look like the checkmate and freaking operative gear.
The villain side is gay. The hero
The
side
villain
is
side
just
looks
that
better
bad.
when you color it. When you get some color into it, it doesn't look bad.
Let me Google this and take a look at it again.
I mean, I don't know. I like the Red Tornado style better. I think that looks really cool. I don't like the back piece. The back piece is like a little tube that's
I think we got
horizontal.
enough capes.
Yeah, the hero. I agree. The hero's gear looks way better. But I don't think the Amazo gear looks terrible. I mean, I've seen worse. It's not too bad.
All right, here. Trying to find it. What's the name of it? Oh, Red Tornado.
Yeah,
Okay,
or
I don't know how
it's-
to spell. I was spelling like avocado here. Jesus.
It's called something Android, adaptive Android. No, that's the villain side. Elemental Android on the hero side is what the actual. Yeah, a lot of Hitter Quitter just said a lot of heroes are going to look like Iron Man. Yeah, it looks almost exactly like. I even said in my video showing the style. I hope Marvel doesn't sue someone because I mean,
Yeah, it does look like
it
Iron
looks
Man.
just like
pretty
you
much.
can make it look just like Iron Man.
You change up the head.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close.
They have a head that looks like Iron Man. I think it's contemporary tech or
What's
retro.
the,
one of those.
What's the villain side one now? What's that? What's the style called?
It's called
for that?
adaptive Android. Amazo inspired by. Which it doesn't really look like Amazo that much. Not the old. See, I'm more old school comics, so I know what the original Amazo looks like.
That's hideous looking gear. I think if the chest piece was a whole chest piece, it might not have been that bad. But like you could see your skin and shit under it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's kind of what Amazo. That's kind of the way Amazo looked in the original Amazo in the comic books.
I guess they gotta go by what it looks like, but they should have picked some cooler looking stuff.
Yeah, I'm not that disappointed. I really like the hero side. I wish we could get that style. That looks really cool.
They're
I wouldn't
fin-
mind rocking
they're
that
finally-
in PvP.
Well, we got the
They're
cooler
finally
style
adding-
last time, so
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
Manta. Yeah.
At least they're finally adding viable mods.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Vagrant. I
I'm
forgot
gonna
all
leave
about
this
that.
farm for your fucking bits. Jesus.
Oh, come
Take
on,
the easy
Crappy.
way out. God
I'd
damn.
still rather use the farmed ones because experts are better.
Well, of course, experts are better, but I mean, for people that don't want to spend all that money on either buying or farming or getting all those materials together to farm your PvP gear, maybe you don't PvP a whole lot. I'm definitely buying my mods.
It's mostly for modding the PvP gear.
Isn't
Yeah.
it limited to single stat mods though? Like it's only like might, not might and precision.
Yeah, it's only straight mods. Nothing
Yeah, but
big.
here's another advantage to the PvE side of it. Say how many times have you been in a group and you're trying to queue up and one guy misses the CR by 2? Instead of having to go and find the materials to create a mod for the
Shit,
guy.
his ass needs to get some better gear. if
Yeah,
he's
well,
missing
I mean,
Scar
you
by
know,
two.
you help a guy out. You know, you're helping out the community a little bit. You know, you might be
community.
dragging a guy through a raid. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If he's barely CR to get in your raid, though, do you really want him in your raid?
Yeah, but sometimes
it's like
sometimes
okay,
you help
Cal,
people out, Crappy, you elitist prick. I mean,
help people out all the time.
I'm sorry, Count, but when was the last time that you shouted for CR 85 and up for Nexus?
Listen, you can't do anything
When was
if you're
the
not
last
CR
time?
100
I don't
anymore.
put groups together. I don't see you
Yeah,
worried.
that's why.
I don't see you trying
like
to
the-
care. You won't even help your league out, Kaiser. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh, I help them out all the time. Just as if I want to go do something, you know.
But, you know, say, like that one guy we have in our league that Jay picked up, you know, if we need to go buy, he can just go buy a mod now. You
Yeah,
know.
I do like that. That's going to come in handy.
Yeah, I mean,
I want you to think back. How many times did I run duos for them? Who dropped like 20 or 30 million to get BCD modded up when he returned to the game?
And you
How
bitched,
many people have I helped?
and you bitched about it every second
But
of
I
every
did
day.
it. because they were in my league. I've gone above and beyond.
If I join your league, will you buy me stuff too?
Anyway.
I'm broke. I'm down to my last like 40 million.
But yeah,
I got,
I
like,
think the
3
synthetic
mil. I'm
mods.
toast.
I think the synthetic mods are a good idea. I like that. I didn't even know that was coming.
No, I like it too. I think it's cool.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. Just one more thing they've added that's good. I think.
It'll definitely be good too if you're switching powers. If you just come from a power and you need to change your mods quick, or
Jay's in
you're
the
just
chat,
low on
Kaiser,
code pool.
saying that he's got to boss you around. Jay kind of acts like you're his bitch anyway, Kaiser. It's kind of funny.
No. You see, here's the whole problem with the pirate tester situation. I'm down to help, but I'm not on call. If I'm playing another game and I say, "Hey, I'm finishing a board. I'm going to take 10 minutes," and your thing hasn't started yet, don't be every 2 minutes. We're waiting. Kaiser will be there when Kaiser is there. I have my own priorities. I'm not going to quit matches and games unless it's an emergency.
Vagrant's like, I don't give a fuck about your league drama.
I really don't.
That's because if he was in my league, Yeah, I'll just stop right there.
Yeah.
Oh god, this guy on the forums knows everything. This
Oh,
big
no.
time guy. Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's like, oh, you could substitute terrorize. No, you cannot take terrorize out of a mental loadout. You will suck.
Crappy, there's such a thing as a crowd control controller.
No, but he's
like,
talking
no.
DPS.
No.
Hey, that's something armories can be used for. You can be a debuff controller, one that throws power, and then you can have your separate set for crowd control.
I hate when people
Screw
that
the
suck
tank.
argue with you.
Screw the tank.
Like
No,
this
you're
guy,
gonna-
I know who this dude
no,
is.
here's
I've
what's gonna
run with
happen.
him, and he sucks. He's
No,
last
the-
place DPS all the time, unless he's playing with extra shitty people. So he shouldn't even be fucking arguing with me. Just
No,
like
the trollers that Crappy hates, the ones you're gonna have trollers that use the armories where they won't have a pop move because they're the backup troller. They'll use the armory to switch to a pop move if the other guy goes there.
Hey, Macabre wants to know how many Marks of Valor you get for PvPs now, and I believe it's 40 for a win. Is that right?
40 for a win if you have the highest CR PvP.
What?
PvP CR.
oh, so
Yeah,
you get
it's-
different marks depending on your CR.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you mean
Yeah,
if you
that-
have the high? So they're
Yeah,
going
I
to
guess
grade you
'cause
on
it
what
goes
you
by the gear, because the gear costs.
because your
let's say
gear,
you're
right?
Vagrant
Exactly.
tier
I
2,
see what you mean.
gear
So
doesn't
what's the
cost
scale on that, Vagrant?
I'm looking it up.
Oh, okay.
Give me a sec.
Hey, that's a good thing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it depends on your PvP CR how much marks you get. All right, there we go. PvP combat rating 0 to 86. You're gonna get 2 marks of valor for a loss, 4 for a win.
Where are you finding this? I don't mean to interrupt you, but where are you?
It's, the Game Update 33 test server official thread.
The official thread. Okay. All right.
PvP combat rating 87, 5 marks of valor for a loss, 10 for a win. PvP combat rating 88, 10 for a loss, 20 for a win. PvP combat rating 89, 20 for a loss, 40 for a win.
Okay.
86 is going to be your buyable. 87 is going to be tier 1, I think. Tier 2 is going to be your 88. No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. I think that's right.
Here, I'm about to get on the test server and check all this shit out. That and then legend matches are going to give you a whole bunch of valor too. You can grind legends matches
Nice.
for marks of valor. So you
And
don't have to do
they're not
arenas.
locking those either, right?
Nope.
Okay. Nice.
The replay
Oh,
nightmare is
so
over.
The punchline went down a fucking tier. That's nice. Now I can go finish off my punchline and it won't be so many marks. I won't have to do so much PvP.
No, it's still gonna.
This this no more reset on PvP can actually be a good thing for the PvP community. I mean, think about it. Some people that had to spend all their money on replays, they'll have that free money so they don't have to record their videos on their phone anymore.
That's true.
It could be a good thing.
Some people like those phone videos. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm looking here in the patch Notes for update 33, and it says environment. In the flashback duo, the ground of the Speed Force tunnel no longer animates. They need to do that in Wave.
You mean the migraine tunnels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they'd tone those down.
Make you seize out in there. Two-Face is no longer vulnerable to interrupt while doing a barrel.
Yeah, that was like
Or
the only
deploying a
Legends
barrel.
change, I think. It was the Two-Face change or something.
Well, they also fixed the Batman thing in a hot fix.
I used to counter somebody and knock them down and then put a barrel up while they were trying to get back up and be like, ah, fucker.
Yeah, so 40 for a win, but you're going to be able to complete a lot more. It's just going to make people just PvP more in general, but you're going to be able to complete a lot more feats because more people are going to be doing PvP.
I'm surprised they upped the losing one that much. Like 40 for a win, 20 for a loss. Really?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
some people might just end up giving up. Like, you know what? I'll just let my character sit here and I'll just keep.
Good, I do a
keep
lot of
Well, that
rolling.
happens now anyway.
You get your gear no matter what now. So some PvP people in the community might not be happy with that.
Hey,
They're just going to
whatever.
make it to where it's a lot harsher if you do that.
Are we getting a new map with the update 33? Is there any new maps coming? I don't think there is.
No. There isn't,
Yeah.
which is
No, because
stupid.
it'd be too hard to give you a Owen arena or something like that and just put you in there.
Are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Yes, I thought so. It was.
How hard is that? Just
They
like
really
the
need
Nexus
to-
and Wave raids, man. Novice and regular. What the fuck is so hard about that? Then
Because-
the people who can't do the hard one can do the easy one and graduate to the hard one.
Because they tried that before and it doesn't work. When do you ever see people shouting for FOS novice?
Listen, when I first started playing the game, we when FOSs came out, we did the novice. Just to fucking like get the hang of FOS 2. You never did that?
No one's gonna do the novice, dude. That died out like in.
You know how many people
month
do?
or
Yeah,
two
that's not
ago.
even
Those raids are
relevant
so
now.
like if you read the forums, a lot of people cannot do Nexus and Wave, like a real lot of people.
Yeah.
And if there was a novice version, people would for sure be doing it. No
Well, I
doubt
could see
about it.
Yeah, but what are they
they
going to
just
give
wish
you?
they
They're not going to
had
give you the
Nexus?
good gear. You're not going to get.
Well,
the good-
see, if the gear was straight from the beginning, like the regular raids, like Nexus could have dropped 87 gear, and then the novice one could have dropped 85 gear instead of Nexus, the hard Nexus dropping the same gear that you get out of the damn vendor. They could have did something like that, or they could have dropped more green gear in there or something. I don't know. They could have had a step in between. It would have been a lot easier though to just have a novice and a regular instead of nerfing the shit out of them.
I just don't think. I think the last time they did novice, it just gave them a bad reaction. Like, there's just not enough support for it.
If you read the forums and all the people who couldn't beat it, people would
Well,
be doing
like I
it.
said, Wave, you can expect it. They have to realize it's 8-man content. When you go up a tier, it's another difficulty. There's certain keys to success. You got to have a mic. You got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to communicate. And you can't be in the mindset like, I'm a god. If something goes wrong, it's not my fault. You have to be able to realize when you're making mistakes. It's all a team effort. The people that can't work as a team
I never
are just
make
the people that
mistakes.
can't
What are
beat
you
it.
talking about?
Like there's a certain amount of communication that comes with beating those. It's just people that need to find a group and learn how to work better. If you don't got a mic and you're not listening or working as a group, you're probably going to fail.
Well,
Some
that's
people
more.
aren't these good DPSs though, and they can't burn the
And
boss
you need good
fast the time.
DPSs.
Well, that's more for the PC side because you have less people that can. It's harder to communicate to your group on the PC side. You got to use the chat. You got to use the type. You got to type in the
just can't even
chat.
talk to each other. What kind of fucking shit is that?
Yeah.
Glenn, how do you guys work around that?
Well, if you're in
Work around what?
a league and you have an organized league on the PC, they're going to have some sort of
you guys have to like Skype with each
a
other.
voice server. Yeah.
Vent?
Ventrilo. Yeah.
Why is there no chat on there? That's kind of stupid.
I mean, there's a mic system. We just don't use it because Vent's 10 times better.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we feel with party chat on PS4.
You mean elitist chat?
Yeah, as people call it, elitist chat.
Like
Just
Final
sounds so much
Fantasy.
better.
Everyone's like, "Oh, Final Fantasy, such a good." You can't even fucking talk to nobody. It's not a good game. Shut up.
But it's coming
terrible.
on PS4, and they could use elitist chat.
Yeah, they're going to be able to use the cross.
It's still not a cool game. Dragons and fairies and potions. That's gay.
You
Who the hell
love
wants
it.
to play that shit?
You don't watch
it's
Lord
more
of the
popular
Rings? You
than
don't like that
DC.
movie?
And now I don't watch Lord of the Rings.
It's more popular in DC right now. I can tell you that much.
I don't think it. I think it looks like graphic wise, it looks like a good game, but I could never get into it. It's too fantasy and
I
gay
think the
for me.
graphics
I
are
don't know.
shit. I don't
I'm
think-
not a fucking homo. I can't get into Final Fantasy.
That's right, folks. You heard it here first. Please direct all your hate comments and ideas to Crappy Heels.
Yeah, but he'll play that gay-ass Army Man game. Let's go play this Battlefield
Battlefield
4.
is a good game.
I just shot you. You're in a building, and the building fell down. Really?
That's a good game, man.
Please direct all your hate comments on first-person shooters to Count Chocula.
Count's just mad.
Oh,
because
I've
it's terrible.
got an M16 in my hand, but a dog killed me. Oh, I'm playing Call of Duty, and a dog jumped out and killed me. Oh, come on, Crappy. Really?
That's why I only play Call of Duty competitively, because of the gay shit. But Battlefield, man, where could you camp elevators at C4 and just laugh at people the whole game?
That's
Now that is a good time.
whatever.
Getting baked, camping elevators with C4 and shotguns. That's a good time. I want to do novice Nexus.
So who's rocking the new T.O. Morrow bot that we got for free?
Oh, that I don't know what's more annoying, that or Servo.
Are you saying that Jens Anderson is annoying? Is that what you're saying, Kaiser? Can I quote you on that?
I'm saying the T.O. Barra voice is annoying.
You know what?
And
could've got
I don't
500
know if I was seeing things or not, but the last time someone summoned it, I thought I saw a few Cheetos fall and hit the ground. I'm not sure.
Instead
I'm
of that
gonna-
robot, they could have gave us some loyalty points for being loyal subscribers.
That would have been awesome.
You know?
Yeah, give us 250. You know.
Instead of
no,
a
dude, that
robot
makes
that
way too
nobody's
much
going to
sense.
use. What's the
That
point
makes-
of that thing?
That makes way too much sense. What are you talking about?
I know.
Well, I can't give away too much.
Then if they gave us 250 loyalty points, then I could have bought the Christmas hat from the marketplace.
I think the T.O. Morrow bot looks cool. You know, I'm not going to use
When are
it.
you ever going to use it though?
It gives you 5% health boost for 30 seconds, right?
It's good for leveling, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's about it.
I'd rather use
It's more
Boo
comic
Jr.
relief than anything.
I love Boo Jr. He hangs around for a long time.
And it gives you 4 shields.
Yeah.
I got to use Boo Jr. when Count's healing.
Oh, shit, dude. You know, Krabby, what did I do to you this week, man?
I'm just kidding.
What the hell? That's funny.
He's just mad that I told him when I switch back to mental trolling, I'm going to sabotage his mental DPSing.
Anybody who's a mental troll already sabotages my mental DPS. Doesn't matter.
He's just mad
Yeah,
because
but I'll go out of my way to do it.
I'm starting a personal campaign to get nature nerfed. He's just all
Where do I sign this petition?
he's all butthurt about it. Yeah, Hitter Quitter wants to know what, you're out of weed or something? That's why you're in a bad
No,
mood?
I'm
What's-
baked, man. I'm good. A little hungry. I think I'm gonna crack open a yogurt. Actually,
No,
That sounds like a
yogurt.
good
You
idea.
have okay. We've
Yogurt
talked
makes you
about this
manly.
before. You have no room to talk about manliness or gay or anything like that when you're eating yogurt.
yogurt's good. You don't know what you're missing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'll be right back. I
hell,
gotta
I
get a
can't-
spoon.
Can't get the next PvP tier. Fuck's going on?
Yeah, you can.
It doesn't let me.
I've
I have
done
the
it.
I have the full surveillance gear on.
Do you have to have everything? Weapons, trinket.
I do. I have everything.
You got every single
Yep.
thing. Throw a mod
Yep.
in there.
I did.
You
There's
got
mod in
both
every
rings,
piece.
both
Yep.
rings, neck,
Yep.
face,
Yep.
weapon.
Yep. I know how the
Totally belt.
PvP. I know how the PvP vendor works.
What's your PvP CR right now?
87.
87.
See, I'm 90, man.
What
I'm
a
way ahead of
scrub.
you.
I'm on the freaking test server.
Yeah, that's what I'm
idiot.
talking about.
Okay, there we go.
There you
You have
go.
to go to you have to go to a different vendor for it.
Yeah, it was a little laggy. Yeah.
I don't even have my full punchline set. I got the back because I wanted the style. And then I was like, fuck that. I hate PvP. I didn't want to do any more of it.
I'm missing the helmet, the chest, and the legs on live.
That's what I'm missing. Or I'm missing the helmet and the legs, I think.
I haven't felt like PvPing at all.
I'm waiting for armories.
Yeah, so you can just fucking steamroll people who don't have them.
No, it's not steamrolling. Now, me and Count have talked about this.
Everyone's
before.
going to
Just-
get an armory.
We do a lot of
Yeah, one-
PvE, and respecking all their skill points sucks for PvP.
Yeah. Well, hey, here's a question somebody gave me.
The Capri Sun. Rock was calling Capri Sun something funny the other night. Oh, Mac, what was he saying?
Yeah, he was saying
Capricin? So, I don't know what he was saying.
Capricin or something like that. Yeah, he was.
Oh, it was so
Capricin
funny. We were
or
like,
something?
no, dude,
It's Capri Sun. Everybody knows it's Capri Sun.
He got one in his hand, and he don't even fucking know what it's called.
Well, come on. I'm still questioning because I can understand, wanting a snack and a drink, but who sits there doing a raid, drinking a Capri Sun and eating Lunchables?
He was calling them.
I mean, where's his lunchbox at?
He was calling them like Capricins.
Yeah,
Capricins.
Capricin.
Yeah,
Capricin, that was it.
And I was like, it's not Capricins.
The dude's got a school lunch right there.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, somebody asked me, do you have to have the Home Turf DLC to have armories?
No.
No, armories are free for everybody. One armory.
Well, one. Now, it's funny because on the test server, you can have 4 in a base, but when you actually equip it, it does it 2 at a time right now. Like, you'll have 4 armories. You go to the vendor in the test server, you get 4 armories in your inventory, right? And they're all stacked in a 4 stack, okay? When you equip them, when you actually equip the armory, it equips 2 at a time. Why is that?
What do you mean it equips 2? So, like, you select 1 and it puts 2 up in your base?
When you click on your stack of 4 and say equip, it takes 2 off the stack. It equips 2 at a time. So I don't know if they're going to end up giving people 2. I don't know. I'm not
could you
saying
break
that.
them up?
I don't mean to start a rumor or anything like that.
No, they're
but
definitely not giving you 2. You heard what Jens was saying. And then they tweak them so you can't have less than, like, what? 4 skill points unspec'd on
and
one?
10, no, it's 10 skill points,
10
4
skill
power
points.
points or something like that.
Yeah, so then you can't use it as a free respec
Right.
really quick.
Right. Yeah, you
I
can
was
just put your
already planning
respec
on
chain,
that, but-
put your respec in your chamber. But here's the thing: if you don't have the Home Turf DLC, can you still get a lair?
Yeah.
I think so. You get a free layer.
You get a
can,
free
you get-
layer. See, okay,
You don't get a layer, though. You get a dive.
You get a dive. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I was like, man, I can't believe I don't know the answer to this, but
You don't have any mods or anything like that, though, if you just have a dive, though.
yeah, you
you
don't
don't
have
have
the
to get
tactical mods, right?
Yeah, you don't get any of that stuff, right?
But
But
at
you do
least
get
we know
the-
what those little generators are in the lair now. In the bases.
There's gonna be more for it too.
Yeah, there's going to be.
The generator is in my weed room, actually, in my house. I got a grow room in the basement.
I believe it.
Generator's in there.
Oh my god.
What's the
fuel
number to
my
your local
plants.
police department? Oh yeah, I forgot. You're greasing their palms anyway. So anyway,
Who's greasing whose palms?
your local police department. But anyway,
Oh, I don't have a grow room in real life, just in DC.
oh in
That's if you get in
DC,
trouble.
yeah, sure, crappy, yeah.
I just buy it. It's more convenient. I don't have the patience to do that.
All right, crappy.
You wouldn't let all
Calm
those
down,
poor
Crappy.
little marijuana plants die, now would you? I don't
Yeah,
think
herb
so.
sorcery. I'm going to start a thread on that in the forums. Just
Is
to
this
troll
is
everybody.
this in combination with your other threads trying to shut down controller-based threads?
Oh my god, the troll community on the forums fucking hates me so much, dude. It's not even funny how much they hate me. You should see the messages they write me in there. You gotta go check it out. It's really funny.
See, I'm playing a video on the live stream right now of me setting up my test
I
server
don't see
base
it.
with 4 armories. I wish I would have showed you the way it equips 2 at a time.
I don't see a video on the stream.
Yeah, it's probably delayed. You know,
Oh,
Twitch.
there it is.
Twitch
All right.
is buffering these delays now, or these.
Oh,
Streams.
it's 60 seconds now, isn't it?
It can be up to 60 seconds. It's ridiculous. They need to do something about that. I mean, if you're trying to interact with your chat and you're on like even a 30-second delay sucks. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it does, because if somebody says something... And
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know, they're ignoring me. We're not trying to ignore anybody. It's just, you know, you may be seeing this a full minute to what we do, you know. Somebody said that looks like a football uniform, so I guess I'm not delayed that much. I'm probably delayed at least.
That's a terrible color scheme.
Well, that's Amazo's color, green and red.
No one cares.
I was kind of hoping you were just doing that for the Christmas spirit, and that wasn't actually something you wanted.
Well, I just
Holy
it looked better
crap.
than that blue.
Is that what Amazo looks like?
No.
Dude, the amount of wins it's gonna take to fucking get a full. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking.
That's
kidding
why
me.
you don't have to spend replay badges on it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But here's the thing, Vegas.
How much
40
does the gear cost?
40 per win. I'm looking at the most expensive piece, which is like the chest, legs,
1,000
and
and head are all
1,000
thousands.
marks of valor.
Right.
1,000. Let's calculate that out real quick. Let's calculate that.
Yeah, but you also get losses. You get the 20 for the losses.
Who gives a shit? It takes 25 wins to get one piece.
Yeah, but that's going to get people back doing a lot more
Oh
PvP.
my god.
If you think about it, though, the PvP players only have that one set of gear to get. So, like, it should take them a long time.
I
Because they're
agree.
losers. Although, I
Yeah,
mean,
you got to stretch it out through the season.
all they do is PvP every day. You know, so they'll have it in no time.
Yeah, Tormentus, I just picked random styles just to showcase 4 different styles. I wanted 4 different styles in my base. I just
That's
went to a
terrible
vendor and
style
picked
right
whatever
there.
style. I wasn't really. I mean, it's a test server. I just wanted to show what 4 different styles looked like.
Were you
know.
making it pink?
Do what?
You making it pink?
Something like that. I think it looks cool though. I think having the 4 armories staggered like that together in like a little area, I think it looks kind of cool. And then you can put your little respec. You can put your respec chamber over there instead of the sparring target. You know, make things easy if you want to change them.
No, that is cool. I like that you could see them like that. Too bad it didn't look like there was a sort of a glass case around
Yeah, I
it.
kind of wanted it to be a glass tube.
Yeah,
It's-
what if can you go to a different layer? Can you change the theme of your layer so we can see what it looks like in a different theme? Do you have any other layer themes?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
because
I do on the
certain
test
gear
server.
changes.
I only have the Deco and the Gothic. That's
Oh,
all
you're
I
not
have.
live right now. This is just a video you
No, this is
already
yeah.
recorded.
This is
Oh.
This is a video I put together that I was on the test server. I was going to put it on my YouTube channel. You know, just goofing around.
Yeah, you got to test that because different things look different between different layer themes.
For the armories as well.
Probably that looks like something that would be for Gothic. You kind of
Yeah,
got
no,
that
they look
that
different for
glass
different
line in
Okay.
the
layers.
back.
Yeah, I have the cave layer on the live server, so I don't know. Probably wouldn't look too much different, but yeah, I'd be curious to seeing the different styles of the armories. But I kind of wish they were one. I wish they didn't take up so much room because they take up a lot of room, as you can see there. But another thing, I wish it was kind of like the glass tube, and I wish you could put more than 4. 'Cause I was wanting to put like 16 armories in my damn base.
You also
I'll tell you
see that
something.
they
I'm
have-
never
Okay,
getting
here's
this
one
set of
question I have
PvP
about
gear
armories.
into the next season because that's way too much PvP to get a set of gear. I'll finish my punchline this season.
I think
And then the
Vagrant's
next season
calculating
I'll
it
finish
right
that.
now. Are you?
Yeah, dude in the chat said
takes you-
234 matches.
Yeah, you have to win every single time.
That's not
That's
bad.
way too much PvPing for me.
That's a lot of PvP. That's just for the last tier.
There's
That's
going to be
not
new stuff
calculating-
coming out too, so I'm going to be busy with the new
That's not-
DLC and the Red Lantern powers and everything. I'm not going to be worried about PvP.
But that's not calculating
But look at it this way from PvP
depreciated value that you get from the other tiers either.
No, look at it this way. If it's 234 wins, if you're already caught up on PvP, this PvP Season 2 is going to last probably at least 8 to 12 months. If you do if for a serious PvP, or if they log on to get 10 wins a day, they'll still have it all in under a month.
No, because this is all you do. You spam 1v1 matches like lair battles that are over in like a couple minutes.
That's not going to be that big a deal.
Doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You're going
to get that. If you do 10 a day, you'll have it in a month or two easy.
I'm going to record a montage of me getting my shit pushed in lair battles.
If you have DLC 4, you have a chance of getting extra boxes.
Right.
It's not going to take forever.
Yeah, it's not going to be that bad. And it's going to balance PvP out a little bit too, because not the top PvPers aren't going to be able to spam replays and have their full set in like 2 days. You know?
No, the top PvPers are just going to spam all day. It's going to be the same fucking thing.
Okay, well,
except it's going to be free.
At least they're going to have to put in the more. They're going to have to actually, you know what I mean? It's just more work.
No, it's the same thing. Well. It's the same. We're in the same boat again. Doesn't matter.
Well, what do you expect them to do? You can't really say you've done one PvP today. Go do PvE.
Hey, it's a step in the right direction with not having to pay for shit.
So, Glenn, you're telling me if a PvPer he replayed it 234 times. I mean, how many times do you have to replay it under the current Marks of Valor system to actually get the full set? A lot less than you have to.
No, I think it's
a lot less than 234.
No, it's like 50 wins to get full punchline. Currently.
Okay, now they have to do 234 wins to get full punch, or to get the new stuff.
Yeah, but you were able to get 5 wins. That's just from wins. Then there's like the participation marks. It's a lot less in theory if you spread out your PvP in the current system. It's a lot less.
Right.
I got a hot update coming for you guys right now. The EU servers are currently down for scheduled maintenance.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first. News of crappy.
Crappy news.
So yeah, I'm glad they seeming to be getting the kinks out of the armories, because the first 2 days on the test server, the armories were not working right at all. I had to like to even test them out. I could have one build, and then I had to go respec if I wanted to change roles. You know what I mean? I had to go back and respec after I imprinted and activated.
Oh, that must have been awesome.
Yeah, so having 4 is just going to be awesome. So you know what's going to happen? A lot of people are going to buy more bases.
Yeah, to get the most out of this, you're going to need the most amount of bases. You're going to need the most amount of armories.
Yep.
It's going to be a money rack.
On your PvP calculation, it's actually just over 200 wins. You forget most people are sitting on 1,000 Marks of Valor right now, so they're going to start by buying the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it takes off about 25 matches.
Somebody asked me if I was losing health while I was switching builds.
I mean, you know what's gonna suck though? When I have to PvP to get my shit, every little cocksucker with a PVR, if somebody beats me, I'm gonna be on YouTube. They're gonna be, oh, I beat Krabby Heels. Oh my god,
well,
I beat Krabby.
Why
I fucking hate people that are like that though. Like, yeah, good. I'm glad you beat me. I PvP like 5 times. Ugh.
Well, I mean,
but you never claimed to be good at PvP,
so you're gonna be able to spam legends. So evens out.
Can you get the same amount of marks in Legends?
Yes.
I have more fun in Legends. I don't know.
Can you get Valor in Legends? Oh, I thought you only got.
Yeah, I just said that you can collect Valor from Legends now.
But how much?
I wouldn't say that
it's going to be the same amount. It's the same amount.
Oh,
Krabby on YouTube basted.
Yeah, on the armories, you're not gonna. You have to actually change the armor in your inventory, on your character to imprint. You can't just change the style.
That's one thing I wanted to ask you. So, to use an armor, you have to keep that armor set in your inventory, or is the armor stored in the armory, and when you switch, it
It's
comes
gotta
over
be-
like...
It's gonna be in your bank. I thought. Go straight to your bank.
It's wherever you have it, isn't it?
Yeah, see, you have to actually put it on your character and then go up to the armory and imprint that build.
No, but like, where is
No,
that
but what I'm
gear
saying
gonna
is, when
be?
you imprint it, say the armor you're wearing now, you imprint everything.
Yeah, you can't delete
Do
it.
you have to keep that armor with you, or can you put it in your bank and it'll still pull?
I'm pretty
like,
sure you can just have it on your bank. You can have it in your... I don't think it has to be in your inventory. Don't quote me on that. That's a good
I
question.
saw a video and it could be in your bank.
Yeah, it
So
can
That's
be in
you
what
your
I'm gonna
bank.
do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna put all my gear in the bank, so I don't have to be clogging up my inventory with
People
it.
are going to be buying more bank spots.
Exactly. So you're telling me people have to buy inventory and bank slots to use multiple armories?
Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, the majority of people aren't going to go nuts with armories. Majority of the people are only going to have 2 or 3 armories. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be a big issue with most people.
And then you got people addicted to the game like
yeah,
you
the
are,
addicted people,
have
the hardcore players that are going to have specialized builds for every little situation, they're going to have the 16 armories and the 4 bases, and they're going to have maxed out bank, maxed out, bank spots, maxed out inventory.
Pyro Jester, put down the credit card right now. Stop it. Stop it.
Freeze it. Yeah, put it in a bowl
it.
and freeze it. Put it in your freezer so you can't access it. So I mean,
don't
these
think
are all
you should
good
be
questions.
able to change in combat. I think they should take that away.
They should, because other MMOs don't allow you to.
You can't do
opens up
any.
too
You can't even
many-
change your role while you're in combat, and they're
It
gonna let you
opens up
change the
too
whole
many
spec.
problems.
Yeah, but there is like a 10-minute cooldown.
Doesn't matter. It opens up too many loopholes.
Yeah, like if you want to change before a boss fight, change. But if you're in the middle of a fight, I don't know. I don't like that. Because you can't do anything while you're in combat. Like, what if say you're in combat and the healer dies, and you want to switch your role to pick up the slack and heal? You can't just switch your role while you're in combat, but now you can. I don't know.
You can switch everything.
Now,
You
not
can-
only can you switch your role, but all your gear and skill points. I don't know. It's good, but I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of the switching in combat.
I like it. I just think it adds another dimension to the game. Now, I don't think in PvP it should be allowed. I don't think PvP it should be relevant, but in PvE I like it. I like the fact that if the healer dies during the final boss of something, and the other guy can switch to heal and help the group out. You know what I mean? It means, well, here's what's going to happen. A lot less people are going to be picking people up. Like the healer dies, don't worry about it. Don't pick the healer up if you're solo healing.
Hey, if the healer dies, shit.
Yeah, we'll
That's
just
his
have
fault. He should've healed himself.
one of the DPS switch to heals and with his armory. Yeah, I never thought about that though.
And then you're going to have the Celestial look over to you like, hell no, I'm not switching. I'm a beast.
I know, right?
And then you're going to have to argue with that guy.
And then
And we've
Crappy
all-
won't
we've all played
switch.
with that
Crappy don't
kind-
switch
that
because he's too competitive on the scoreboard. He doesn't want
I'm
Rock
just
to beat
having,
him.
I'm just having some fun right now. DPS and
Yeah, Macabre's asking why the health goes down. The health goes down is because it's not a style that's changing. The actual gear is changing. So your attributes are changing in the video. I'm going from the top PvP gear to tier 2 PvE gear in the video.
I just think Count's a hacker.
No.
He wishes.
Yeah, the actual attributes are changing. It's just not the style that's changing. So
The adaptive Android stuff looks kind of cool.
yeah, I liked it. I mean, I don't mind it too much.
I have the color scheme black, red, and white, so it looks pretty cool right now.
Yeah, I've got green and white because Amazo in the comics green and white, or green and red. So kind
So it's
of
Christmas.
yeah.
Got that Christmas going on.
I don't know. It's kind of blah. I don't know. I'm just done with all the styles in this game. You either look like a robot or you're wearing spandex. I don't know.
See, I'm not a big styles guy anyway. I like to have my one style for.
Yeah, me too. I just wear normal people clothes, man. I wear some pants or some shorts and a
Yeah,
sweater.
you look like a freaking hipster, a burnout hipster is what you're trying to look like with a Captain Cold hood.
My Captain Cold hood is awesome. It keeps me warm. Because I'm so sick, you know. I gotta stay warm. Just kidding.
Well, the year's almost over. I had a little idea of something to talk about before we wrap it up.
Oh no.
What like in a year of review of the game, like I want your opinions. What's like the best thing that happened to this game in the last year?
The nature update.
We'll start with crappy. We will start with crappy. Okay, go ahead.
The nature update is the best thing that happened
For the whole year.
for the whole year. I've been waiting for this forever. Best thing.
What about you, Kaiser?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't even have an answer to that, my own question. I would say armories, but armories probably won't be out in the next 9 days, so that doesn't count.
They said
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What's your most disappointing thing that happened in the game, Crappy? While Kaiser's thinking and Vagrant's
Most
thinking.
disappointing thing?
Yeah, what's the most disappointing?
The way they set up the loot drops in the new raids. For sure.
Oh, really?
They know they messed it up. You know, they even said they did shit ass backwards and retarded.
Oh, you're not talking about everyone gets their own loot, because that was going to be my
No,
favorite.
no, I'm talking about
Oh, okay.
how the drops were at first, how they were terrible. And you had such a slight chance to get a piece of 88 gear. You know, you should have just been able to buy the gear from the vendor like they're doing now in the next DLC.
Right. I agree.
I like how they kind of did it though. Like for the 86 gear, you had to be a certain CR to get the gear. Like that's what they need to do. That's how you progress through the gear.
What about you, Vagrant? What's your
Oh, you skipped me.
Well, I figured you were still I was figuring you were still thinking. We'll get to you.
No,
Don't worry about it.
I got two.
Okay, go ahead while Vagrant's thinking.
One, although a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on this,
Oh no.
operations.
Okay. Well, that was
Didn't they
last
start
year.
with home turf?
technically.
Didn't they
That's
start with home?
2012.
No, that started with,
Operations
started with
Hand of Fate.
I'm stumped then.
That's close enough, man. That's close enough. You don't like the operations.
God, nobody got no good answers. Jeez, you guys even play this game?
I kind of put you on the spot. So, what's your most disappointing? What's your most disappointing thing about the game in 2013?
I got a list of about 15. Should I start going down there? No, I don't know. This year's just been a pretty average year. They've had their ups and downs.
All right.
You know, one thing I'll give them credit for this year, not many companies do, they actually admit. I got respect for the developers in the fact that at least they're one of the few companies that'll admit when they made a mistake. Like when they admitted, yeah, we got the order wrong on big content, small content, how we should have had Tier 5 before Origin Crisis.
Right.
A lot of people say we listened to the community and we changed it. Not many people say, yeah, we looked back, we realized, hey, we fucked up, we were wrong.
They listen to the wrong side of the community.
But I like
That's
that they
their
can
problem.
admit when they make mistakes.
They listen to all the
That
people
shows
that
a lot.
whine on the forums, and then they make the game worse because they're listening to those people. Like how they're thinking of changing control roll somehow. It's just because all the people are whining.
I think I know Vagrant's most disappointing.
Oh, wait, my disappointment. I've got one. The fact that it took 4 to 5 days for it to work right on the PS4. That should have worked right day one.
Yeah, that was a little.
That's
Hey,
my
that was-
disappointment.
that was-
That sh-
You could have expected that.
Yeah.
I know, but still, I wish it was a little more smooth. I can understand it, but
The whole
that has-
queuing up and all that stuff. Yeah, that was a little. That kind of took the steam out of it a little bit for me.
they had PS4 set up in the office. They could have thrown something on one of the like, let's see if this actually flies on the internal server.
What about you, Vagrant? We haven't heard from you. You're not getting away from it.
Okay.
we already
I
know
know
he's
your
supposed-
most disappointing thing.
Yeah, we all know Rage.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I'm gonna just say that
So
for you.
I don't Rage at all.
No, it's not that. My probably my favorite thing. What was it? Favorite and then disappointing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the iconic anomalies feature. That was my most. That's what I like the most out of this year so far.
Yeah,
because that opens up
that's
a lot
a good
of that opens up a lot of unique content in the future. I hope they open that up a little more, and they do that for every single character in the future. Because what makes that unique is that those 2 dungeons will forever be that hard. They will not change in difficulty.
Right. Exactly.
Which is why I like that.
That's a good point. Plus, you get to learn the Legends characters that way.
You get to learn the Legends characters. The difficulty stays the same, so it will always be challenging.
Exactly.
And then, like I said, that opens up more content in the future that is similar to that. My most disappointing feature will probably be that that they're just now getting around to it, but they're fixing a lot of the things that DC's missing, but it's still there. Things like PvE gear still being allowed in PvP. That's not fixed yet, even though it is coming. That's just my disappointment that things like that are still not fixed. Powers overriding each other.
They're
those little
slowly
small
working on that.
problems.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that should be in the front rather than on the back. That should have been fixed a really long time ago. Dual specking should have been out fucking year 1.
I don't have a
Just saying.
problem with powers overriding. Just powers like the same power, like since I'm mental, and if I have a mental troll and he's using the same move as I am, he's shitting on me. Like that, like separate roles should definitely not happen. I mean, separate powers, whatever. You know what I mean? It gives you more of a diversity in the raid. It should be fixed, but it's not a huge deal. But powers of the same power and different roles overriding people, like how they fixed the Nature's Harvest. If a healer was using Harvest to heal, he would steal all the DPS's dots. Like, thank God they fixed that.
Technically, in my opinion, it's a big deal because it's a core mechanic of your combat system that is flawed. And you can't really sell a broken product, in my opinion, but they get away with it.
Every game is broken, though.
Yep. Although I want to say this.
To a degree.
You brought up one of your favorite thing being the iconic anomalies. Being that DLC 9 Fight for Your Light's supposed to be, is that a large content or small content?
War of the Light. It's large.
War of the Light.
Large content.
Okay, why do I think at DLC 10, when we get to small content, the Amazonian one, we're going to see more anomalies?
I hope so.
It's supposed to actually be Halls of Power, that DLC 10.
Are you sure? I thought they said they were doing
Jens
part one of
tweeted
Amazon.
that. Jens tweeted that it's going to be Halls of Power, I think.
I thought the opposite. But I mean, I'm not gonna argue about it because I'm not 100%. But I'm kind of siding with Kaiser that I was pretty sure that Amazonian Fury Part 1 was going to be the next one. But that could be wrong. I could be wrong.
You could have changed.
I have a video of
That's not locked in.
Yeah, they change back and forth, I mean, we always thought Halls of Power was going to come after Sons of Trigon. You know what I mean? They announced that kind of, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe they don't know yet.
Well, here's the if it is Halls of Power.
Somebody's saying it is Amazon Fury, DLC 10. I don't know.
Well, let's
I
put
just
it
want
this way.
Rage to come out.
If it's Halls of Power, that's supposed to involve. I thought it was supposed to involve some interaction. Does it have any interaction with the League Halls? Because I thought one of the events was going to take place. So that means League Halls would have to be out before it. Which means
you're gonna have
a very soon update.
I think League Halls are coming in the DLC, aren't they?
No, it was. I thought it was supposed
to be
separate.
It would have to be free because they said that League Halls is going to be free.
Oh, okay. I got
Which
you.
means we're talking League Halls
Right.
somewhere within the next couple updates.
It's been a while since I watched that video. It's been a long time. I can't remember.
We're probably talking like game update 37 or 38 for League Halls.
Yeah.
Then.
Well, I
just
mean,
can't wait for League
technically,
Halls. Oh, it's gonna be
Technically, for this new DLC to be large group, it's not really large group.
It's kind of in between.
It has one raid.
Yeah.
One raid.
Yeah, and then it's operations.
I'm
and-
pretty sure, like I said in my one video where some content was cut, I'm pretty sure they cut a one 8-man for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another thing that's broken. Stasis field and thought bubble override each other. They need
Really?
to fix that quick. Yeah, DPS. That's super annoying.
Wasn't that the thing you were arguing about on the forums?
No, this is some idiot telling me you could substitute terrorize and mental. No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, thought bubble and stasis field overriding is stupid. I don't even know how you could break that. Two totally different powers.
Well, before we wrap it up, because we do have to be wrapping it up on.
That means we'll be going another hour.
No.
Tom doesn't have any more space left.
Yeah, that's one issue. We're on an hour 20 minutes right now. Yeah, these aren't this episode, the previous episode will not be up on iTunes for a while. So if anyone does listen to us on iTunes, I do apologize, but there's going to be like a 2.5 week gap between episodes.
Great.
I really can't help it right now. I kind of got screwed on that, and it's just kind of out of my control. But I'll try to fix it in the coming year. I've got a lot of plans for the show in the coming year.
God, you're bringing my channel down with that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But I do have some big coming plans for the next year for the show. So, but anyway, we do need to be wrapping it up. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys: did you guys want to take a break next week?
Why? What's next week? Is anything special going on?
What's the?
I'm
Hold
good.
on.
There's always something to talk about. I would do this Christmas Eve. Fuck my family.
Next Sunday's the 29th.
Yeah, it'd be the
Okay.
29th.
Yeah, I should be good for it. I don't see any reason
Okay, I
why
just
not.
didn't know if you guys wanted to take take a break and then start in the new year or whatever.
I was just trying to get out of it.
He just wants
We
to
should do
bang
it.
his
We
wife.
No,
should
I'm
do
not.
a New
I'm not
Year's
trying to get out of it.
special show.
You just want to bang your wife.
No, that's here in about 10 minutes because she's bugging me. So
Nice.
that's too much info. I'm
You
sorry.
should make her wait.
And nobody wants to know.
should make
Nobody
her
wants
wait.
to know about that. She's making me wear that stupid count suit and all that stupid stuff. It's,
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous.
That's-
So
She's
the
into
role
that
playing.
kind of shit, huh?
Is she Power Girl?
I tried to get her to dress up like Circe. Tried to get her to dress up like Circe, but she just wouldn't do it.
Power jugs. Power jugs, bro.
Dude, Power Girl tits are way too big on the loading screen.
Yeah, that's a little. Well,
Speaking
I don't
of loading
know.
screens,
Hey,
how
Crappy,
hard
have
would
you
it be
seen some of the
to put some
cosplay at
pictures in
the
there?
cosplay photos online about Power Girl?
No.
Well, now we know what you've been looking up.
I look at the cosplay photos. You know you dressed your blow up doll like Power Girl. Don't lie to us, Kaiser. Come on.
He dresses himself like a man. What are you talking about?
Oh, he's got a male blow up doll. I didn't know that.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, Kaiser. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You'll pay.
I,
I'll get you.
Kaiser's a little salty, guys. A little salty right now.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. What are you going to do to me on Warframe?
No.
What are you going to do?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys should be playing this, not Warframe.
No, I am.
I play both.
Yeah. I'm playing. I haven't played Warframe any this week. I just haven't had time. But
Yeah, you're gonna be mad at all the stuff you missed.
well, you're gonna give it to me.
Some things you just can't give in that game.
This is weird. Okay. This conversation just got weird.
Let's just
So-
say there's certain things you would have wished you would have been there to get that we can't physically trade in the game.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank everyone. I can't even talk. I want to thank everyone.
You want to thank everyone?
I want to thank
Nice.
everyone in in the live chat for joining us. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, or maybe not Christmas, whatever you celebrate.
Tell everybody to subscribe to Crappy Heels because Vagrant has more subs than me. I took a vacation.
It's so annoying how like he can post one video and he gets like 90 subs off of it.
You know what? I post. I'll tell you my secret in a little bit. You just gotta post. You just gotta say stupid stuff on everything.
I do say stupid stuff.
That or have dumb poem videos.
Dumb poems.
Jay says Kaiser has a Gorilla Grodd blow up doll.
You know, that's because I put some good loadout videos up. You know, it attracted some attention. You know, I'm gonna do some more loadout videos.
I'll get Jay. Don't worry, Pyro Jester. I can take care of that.
But who's
Don't
holding
worry.
the banana is what I want to know. I mean, I want to know this, Kaiser. What's going on?
You're going wrong right now.
Yeah, we got to end this, man. So.
You're one to talk about dolls when you make those videos and poems, dude.
Yeah, I know. I like them. People like them.
No, I want to put
they're
this
funny.
out there.
Yeah.
I want to put this out there.
Anyway.
Your poem video.
Damn, Kaiser is salty, man.
That poem
I know
video
he wanted to be in the
where
video.
you transposed the Christmas hat. Okay.
Guys, we gotta wrap it up. We really do.
I thought.
This is getting out of hand. So
I thought.
yeah, happy holidays to everyone, and
Oh, you cut me off, you son of a bitch. It's on.
Have
yeah,
a Merry Christmas. Look both ways before crossing the street. Always wear clean underwear.
And look both ways when you hear Crappy Heels is around. That's one creepy motherfucker.
And make sure you're wearing pants if Kaiser's around because he'll sneak up right behind you.
Okay.
He'll touch your bum.
oh,
And not with his finger.
Says the person with a league full of midgets.
Please, my midgets know how to give me power. They're not using that stupid battle drone. Jesus. My God.
I swear I'm ditching that thing. Where's that power respect?
Fuck that battle drone.
yeah, Hitter Quitter says crappy holidays to everybody and a crappy new year. That is fitting to end on. So anyway, thanks guys for sticking around, and Merry Trexmas. I don't know about that. Anyway.
Maybe if you're in T4 gear in a T5 raid.
Oh, why?
Oh,
Makes no
because
sense.
There's a difference between tanking Sunstone sentries in the corner while everyone fights and taking a T5 raid. A sentry just doesn't hit hard.
Hey, well, some people have other methods.
All right, guys. Well, we are out. So
No, we're not. We're going another 20
no,
minutes.
say good night, guys. We're out.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, I bet that's what.
You know what? I walked into that.
I set you up for that one.
Oh, you're going to pay later. Cal.
I'm sorry, Kaiser. I'll see you guys.
Are you want to later, or did your wife gave you permission to stay up, huh?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no. That was a low
Yeah,
blow.
we're ending it now. So how do I end this damn thing? I forget.